Hi guys, and welcome to the question and answer video for my online found footage series on YouTube called The Haunting. In this video, I take several of your questions you asked me in the end review video last week and answer each and every single one of them for you. And yes, this is an iPod in my hand, and I'm using this so I can see your questions so I can answer them correctly. Now, thanks everyone for all the questions and the comments on the last video. Just to let you know, I will be releasing the Lost Tapes for the Haunting series starting next Friday on January 25th, and I've got a grand total of 7 Lost Tapes that will be released on a weekly basis, and I hope you enjoy every single one of them. Now, please help me promote these videos by sharing them with your friends, commenting on them, making video responses for them, anything you can possibly think of that will help to promote these videos. Now, one question I have for you guys, and you can answer in the comments below: would you rent here on YouTube a 30-minute short film based on the Haunting series? It would still be a hard tell, of course, but it would not be free. And I'm thinking about making the rental around $3. Also, I'd like to do a Kickstarter project for Sister Mary. It would really help me out with financing that project, which I've been working on all this week. Can I count on you guys for support if I did do a Kickstarter campaign on the new Sister Mary project? Let me know your thoughts as a fan. Now for the part you've been waiting for. Here is a question that I've been asked over and over and over again. This is from Ricedream3, who writes, who played Madeline Longacre? Is it your wife? No, Madeline Longacre was played by my daughter, and she's actually here right now. She's gonna come in for a second and say hi. Say hi. Okay. She showed up on the video there for you. That is Madeline. Okay, now the next question. Cat Monroe 71 writes, please do release the Lost Tapes. I really enjoy the series. I was curious as to the end of the series. We don't actually see him die, but it is implied that he does. Is this the case? Well, thanks for the question, and yes, at the end of the video, he is the first one to die. The ending was created for a total apocalypse type scenario with the demon coming into the world and the end of the world happening, and basically the demon taking over and hell on earth, all this good, bad stuff happening in the video. That's what was supposed to happen. Now the next question is from Evan S10J, who writes, in tape 20, was the skeleton real or some plastic model from a science shop? Wait, here it is. It's from a Halloween shop. The prop was really from a Halloween store that we bought some stuff that Halloween for. I had to modify it a bit, and there's the head and there's this, but it worked out pretty well in that video. So that's pretty much it for that. Now, Insomniac with No Life writes, yes, release the Lost Tapes. As for my question, the only one I really have is why we never see the ghost's face, and why the heck did the guy open the stupid bottle? I took the questions, I took the cues from Ringo and the Tales of the Banshee by never really showing her face. If you see her face, you would die like in the Banshee tales, or at least that's what I want you to believe in your fear of Madeline. As for the bottle, that question is going to be answered in one of the Lost Tapes, so stay tuned for that one. Mike Kevin 001 commented with the question, why have the ghost a bunny face? The bunny mask was kind of a last add to the series. I wanted a goat, but I got a bunny. And it was to bridge the gap between Lamashtu, who was the demon god, and Madeline. It was to show that she and it were basically the same creature, and that Madeline was a deception of who she was. So that's kind of why I did it that way. Now, Zernifer writes, what were your thoughts when people started arguing in the comments about the videos real or fake? Well, I just thought I was a pretty damn good director. The series was created to be a found footage series and to have the appearance of being a real documentary film. However, many people, even after I told them in the last video, still think the series is not a movie. It's kind of like people asking if Jurassic Park is real or not. So that kind of makes me feel like I did a really good job with the production's presentation. So I'm pretty happy with that. Now for the last question from Christopher Brolin. He writes, I have a question. Have you had any actual ghost encounters? Well, I have had something happen to me I can't explain. I heard footsteps one time when there was nobody there. No, really, I was in a so-called haunted hotel in a room where a woman in white is reported to roam around the room. And I was laying on the bed when I heard footsteps walk into the room right up to the edge of the bed, but nobody was there. And I couldn't find a single logical explanation for it. So it was kind of crazy. Now, wow, you guys had some really great questions, and I wish I had enough time to answer all of them in this video. But thanks again for submitting them, and stay tuned next week for the Lost Tapes.